we're at is, of course, we've had testing this weekend. We tested Saturday morning. The test did not go well Saturday morning. They tested for about 12 hours. At the end of 12 hours, they canceled the test to give Turner some opportunities to correct some issues that they were having. Sunday, they started testing again. Once again, they did not pass the test. When I say they did not pass the test, our engineer, our third-party engineer, the fire protection engineer looking at it, states that a failure rate of 30 to 40%. So this was not just a few minor things. This weekend we also started having failures in elevators and stairwells. That becomes a critical issue because those are critical required components of a fire safety process. So with that being said, our third-party engineer will not sign off on the building and will not sign off on even a temporary occupancy or a partial occupancy because of the failures. He describes the failures in three major areas. Number one, he describes it as an incomplete system. Incomplete system being that we're not there yet. There's still a lot of processes and steps that should be done, are supposed to be done, that have not been done. And so we're incomplete. Inconsistency. What we're finding is that we can test zones, and I'll just use this as an analogy. You test zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, they pass. You test zone 4, it fails. So then they come in, we make corrections. Zone 4 passes, now zone 1 and 2 fail. You correct zone 1 and 2, zone 5 and 6 fail. So there's inconsistency throughout the board. And then finally, the complexity of the design. It's an extremely complex issue. There's a lot of moving parts, literally moving parts, and all it takes is one part to be jammed up or to not work quite right, and the whole system collapses on us. So with that being said, having that our engineers cannot sign off on this in any capacity, and we as the fire department cannot issue any sort of certificate of occupancy, temporary or not.